Alright, moving on to my next guest gameplay, and I'm going to be playing as my cousin Lisa on Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the SNES.
Jeopardy!
Let this be Lisa's character. Opponents are Liz and Mike. Jeopardy round categories. In the news. Religion. Women in history. Starts with C in quotation marks. And animals. And 1976. I think we'll leave these categories. Let's start with women in history for 100.
The answer is...
For first names of the two first ladies who married men named George. Who were Martha and Barbara. Let's do women in history for 200.
The answer is...
Tradition says Priscilla Mullins came to America on this ship. What's the Mayflower? How about we do women in history for 300?
The answer is...
A day before her husband's funeral, she led 40,000 in support of striking sanitation workers. Who was Coretta Scott King? All right. Let's now try women in history for 400.
The answer is...
In 1948, she discovered a 25-million-year-old skull in Africa. Who is Mary Leakey? Boom! I got it right. Women in history for 500, please.
The answer is...
In 1950, the Pope sanctioned her missionaries of charity in order in India, who was Mother Teresa. Nailed that category. Let us do in the news for 100.
The answer is...
Surrealist painter who also designed jewelry and theater sets who died in January 1989, who was Salvador Dali. So, in the news for 200.
The answer is.
He was H. Ross Perot's running mate, who is James Stockdale. All right, let's do in the news for 300.
The answer is.
The monarch who now sits on the chrysanthemum throne. Who is Emperor Akihito. How about in the news for 400?
The answer is.
In December 1988, an executive proclamation extended U.S. waters to this many miles. What is 12 miles? Got it! In the news for 500.
The answer is.
After lengthy hearings, he was appointed as the second black U.S. Supreme Court Justice, who is Clarence Thomas. Oops. I didn't mean to put the T, I meant to put the S. My mistake. Let's see if Liz can get this. Yep, I should have put the S instead of the second T, but that's okay. Where are we going, Liz? Religion for 100.
The answer is.
Abraham, Moses, and Jesus are considered prophets in this holy book of Islam. What is the Quran? All right. Let's try religion for 200.
The answer is.
The name for this heavenly being comes from the Greek word for messenger. What is angel? Got it. Religion for 300?
The answer is.
Roman Catholics are married at this kind of mass. What is nuptial? All right, let's try religion for 400, please.
The answer is.
Ceremony whose name means daughter of the commandment in Hebrew. What is bat mitzvah? Kaboom! I got it right. Phew! Religion for 500.
The answer is.
U.S.-based religion whose founder called it the scientific system of divine healing. What is Christian Science? Kaboom! I got that right. Animals for 100.
The answer is
Pet owners may buy dogs and cats a special collar to protect them from fleas and these arachnids. What are... What are ticks? Alright, animals for 200.
the answer is
This animal's color changes come from changing light, emotion, temperature, and... Not temperature, not background. What is chameleon? Let's do animals for
the
300.
answer is
Bookworms and pinworms are classified as these, from the Greek nema, meaning thread. What are nematodes? Kaboom. Let's try animals for 400.
the answer is
When they're adolescents, the salamanders are called efts. What is... what are newts? How about we do animals for 500?
the answer is
The horned toad isn't really a toad. It's one of these. What is a lizard? All right. Starts with C for 100.
the answer is
This adjective can precede lantern, red, and restaurant syndrome. What is Chinese? Starts with C for 200.
the answer is
Pepperidge Farm named different varieties of these for Milan, Brussels, and New Orleans. What are cookies? C for 3. Oh, and it's the Daily Double! I think I will wager 4,700. Secluded, especially in a monastery or a convent, excuse me. What is cloistered? All right! Shoo! Starts with C for 500.
the answer is
Fruit that's cooked in syrup or a long steamed dish for candy or nuts. What is compote? Kaboom! I got that right. Starts with C for 400, please.
the answer is
Referring to a person, it means lenient or merciful. Referring to weather, it means mild. What does Mike think it is? Clement. Yes? Board is yours, Mike. 1976 is all there's left, and we're going for 100 in that category.
the answer is
Sarah Caldwell became the first woman to conduct at this New York City Opera House. Liz. Metropolitan. Uh-huh. What's next, Liz? For 200.
The answer is
Reclusive billionaire who died on April 5th on a charter jet bound for Houston, Texas. Who was Howard Hughes? Oops. Um, 300?
the answer is
She became the first female anchor on network news and the top paid newscaster up to that time. Who was Barbara Walters? Oops. There we go. Got it right. 1976 for 400.
the answer is
Head of a Unification Church, he presided over God Bless America rally on September 18th. Mike. Oh, he has no clue. Haha. And he drops down to 0. Let's see if Liz can get this one right. Who is Reverend Sun Myung Moon? Uh-huh. And now the last clue.
the answer is
2 of these jets, one from Paris and one from London, arrived in the U.S. for the first time on May 24th. Let's see. Can Liz get this one? Concords. Yep. That is correct. All right. Now we're moving on to Double Jeopardy. Now here are the categories for Double Jeopardy. They are publishing, the movies, food, business and industry, New Yorkers, and TV trivia. I think these are good categories. Where are we going to start, Mike? He starts with food for 200.
the answer is
This company said special request soups contain 1/3 less salt than its regular soups. What is Campbell's? Food for 400, please.
the answer is
Thick cream that contains at least 36% milk fat is known by this weighty term. What is heavy cream? Oops. How about food for 6?
the answer is
This nut confection is also called marchpane. What is marzipan? Huh. 800.
the answer is
Though its name says it's Russian, the Charlotte Rosé was created in this country. What is France? Food for a grand.
The answer is.
You need to add this to white sauce if you want to make Marne sauce. What is cheese? Kaboom! Phew. That's why I got this one. Okay. TV trivia for 200, please.
The answer is.
In 1986, this foreign network nicknamed Anti-Beeb celebrated its 50th anniversary. What is BBC? TV trivia for 400, please.
The answer is.
This canine was Jeff Miller's, Timmy Martin's, and Corey Stewart's best friend in that order. Who was Lassie? Okay, how about TV trivia for 6?
The answer is.
On Petticoat Junction, Billy, Bobby, and Betty Bradley all had this middle name. What is Joe? I got it. How about TV trivia for 800?
The answer is.
On the Mary Tyler Moore Show, this character's dermatologist husband was never seen. Who is Phyllis Lindstrom? All right. How about TV trivia for a grand?
The answer is.
Nick Adams starred in this 1959 series about an ex-Confederate soldier. What is the Rebel? I got it. Whew. How about New Yorkers for 200?
The answer is.
Though he lived in many states, this body lies moldering in the grave south of Lake Placid. Who was John Brown. How about we try New Yorkers for 4?
The answer is.
This wealthy oil magnate was born in 1839 just outside the village of Richford, who is John D. Rockefeller. There we go. Okay, how about we try New Yorkers for 6?
The answer is.
He wrote The Bells and Annabelle Lee at his farmhouse in the Bronx. Who is Edgar Allan Poe? Oops. All right. How about we try New Yorkers for 800?
The answer is.
Brooklynite Jenny Jerome was the mother of this famous statesman. Who was Winston Churchill? Okay. New Yorkers. For a grand.
The answer is.
This 19th century politician was born at 1 Cherry Street in Manhattan and died in the Ludlow Street jail. Who is William Marcy? Oh, no. William Marcy Boss Tweed. Oh, I needed more information. Mike got it right. See where Mike's taking us. The movie's for 200.
The answer is.
Bette Midler made her film debut as a ship passenger in this 1965 Missioner Island saga. What is Hawaii? Kaboom! I got it right. The movie's for 4.
The answer is.
This Oscar-winning 1959 film is partially set in the Valley of the Leapers. Charlton Heston played him. Who was Ben-Hur? The movie's for 600. Oh, it's the Daily Double! Alright. How about we try... Let's do 1400. No, let's do... 6400 actually. He went to an Oxford on an Oregon scholarship long before he started in 10. Who is Dudley Moore? Kaboom! Let's do the movies for a grand.
The answer is.
This German silent film about a vampire was remade with Klaus Kinski in 1979. What is Nosferatu? Got it! Whew. 800 on the movies.
The answer is.
Elizabeth Taylor sang Send in the Clowns in this movie musical. And we're not clowning. Mike. What is A Little Night Music? Yep. Where are you taking us, Mike? What is Business and Industry for 200?
The answer is.
Texas-based department store that publishes a catalog of luxury gifts at Christmas. What is Neiman Marcus? All right. Let's try Business and Industry for 400. Oh, and I found the other Daily Double. All right. I'm going to wager. How about we wager 3,800. In 1917, Andrew Pansini opened the first one of these in LA at 4th and Olive and charged 5 cents a day. What's a parking lot? Kaboom! Got it right. How about 1,000?
The answer is.
In 1977, the New York Times started this rival to People magazine. What is U.S. literature? Got it. Whew. Let's try business and industry for 6.
The answer is.
Former Miss America now selling chicken products under the Chicken by George label. Liz? See if she knows this one. Nope, she doesn't. See if Mike can get this one. Or Lisa. Phyllis George Brown. Yep. Next clue. Business and industry for 800.
The answer is.
He's given America many cups of tea, but was unable to win the America's Cup in 5 attempts. Mike. Nope, he has no clue. Does Liz know it? Sir Thomas Lipton. Uh-huh. She got that one right. Publishing for 200.
The answer is.
Type of essay in which a newspaper expresses an opinion. What is editorial? Uh, 400.
The answer is.
Adolph Ochs began using the motto, "All the news that's fit to print," at this paper in 1896. What is the New York Times? Okay. Publishing for 6.
The answer is.
Gannett introduced this national newspaper in 1982 at a quarter. It's now 50 cents. What is USA Today? Now we should try publishing for 800.
The answer is.
If you were one of the 25 most intriguing people of the year, you'd find yourself in this magazine. What is People? Publishing for 800. No. Publishing. All right, last clue.
The answer is.
Most of the mail addressed to Pleasantville, New York goes to this magazine. What is Reader's Digest? Oops. There we go. All right. Looks like all three of us are going to be around for Final Jeopardy. Anagrams is a category for Final Jeopardy. I'm going to wager $1,000 only. Don stole this magician's accessory. Oops. I'm going to say, what is a wand? So if Lisa gets it right, she's guaranteed $35,000 for this guest gameplay.
Final Jeopardy answer is...
It's a wand, so I got it. And just like that, let's see how everyone did. Mike was right. So he goes up to 3,200. Liz got it right as well. And she goes up to 3,400. That's 200 ahead of Mike. Whereas Lisa gets it right and wins 35,000. See you for my next guest gameplay, guys.